see if I get service here. How's everybody doing? Hey, hey, I'm back. I'm back. Hey, yeah, I'm back. Man, there's no service over here. What happened is that there's no service. I know you guys were worried. I was trying to. It's far up the mountain, like crazy, man. But I'm okay. I'm all right. Um, I spoke with a local. Yeah, I saw the easy road, Lily. Yeah, there's another road over here. What happened was when I came from Harris, I should I should have taken the first right turn, and that would have taken me to the paved road, which is all these roads over here. These are all paved roads. But then I went the second exit, and that gave me to the back roads, which was horrible. I talked to a nice lady earlier, and she was like, "You went the other way?" I was like, "Yeah, it was bad. It was horrible." So there's another way to get up here, Palomar State Park. Again, I was able to talk to one of the locals. Man, this story is not making sense. This story is weird. This story is getting weird, and I think we're gonna start to find some answers. I think so. So I do know that there's a way out here with paved roads, which is good. Um, so I talked to one of the locals. I talked to um, a store employee of a general store, and I was asking her questions about um, the missing mom, Angelica, and she was telling me that there was firefighters, divers, helicopters, drones, fire, sheriffs. I mean, you name it. Everybody was out here searching for her the past few days since she's been missing. So that was a little bit of insight. She also told me that, which I didn't hear on the news, is that her Apple Watch. Okay, listen to this. She had told me that her Apple Watch pinged in that pond. Okay, that Apple Watch pinged in the pond, and that's why they had divers go out there and search, and nothing was found. So that's interesting. That right there gave me another red flag. Why is her iPhone, or why is her uh, Apple Watch in the pond, and then her car is somewhere else? That is huge. Yeah, that's huge. And I was like, what? So I didn't hear that piece of information. So that's breaking news right now. Breaking news. I just talked to the lady. She's a local. And she was telling me that, there's even drones out here that were underwater drones that went out to that pond. So I thought that was interesting. So I don't know, man. This is weird, man. This is bizarre. It was waist deep. Right. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think anymore. I mean, this is weird. And so I'm trying to find the pond, but I wanted to come down here first and check in with everybody because there's no signal over there. Even if I had the Starlink, I just wouldn't I wouldn't be able to get signal anyway. So I want to go find that pond, and I want to go find where the car was. There is a camera. I did see that there's a camera when you come in this way, when you come in through the driveway or through the paved way. When it's paved, there are cameras. There's a stop, and there is a camera there. And you also have to check in. You have to sign a slip. Let me see if I have it. Yeah, I have it right here. See? You sign a slip. You see that? There's a camera, there's a stop sign, and you have to fill this out, and you put it in a box. So she would have had to write her name. Okay? She would have had to write her name and license number, campsite, if there's any number of nights, and she would have had to put $10 in here cash. So she did have cash. Okay, that's another thing to note. Um, interesting little details, man. Little details like these, are things that break cases open. But she would have had to get a permit. She would have had to get a permit right here. See that? So yeah, stay on topic, guys. Come on. And so, um, this is strange, man. This is actually, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think, but there is a camera there, and then the police were saying that she um she was alone. So not sure what to think of that. She's alone. She has to fill this out to get in there. And where did she go from there? Where did she go from there? Right. So, but I mean, I don't think she went through the back. I think she went through the main road where it's paved. Um, because that road is rough. And if she knows these areas, she would have known to come this way. And but there's so many red flags, man. There's so many red flags with this story. Uh I really don't know what to think anymore. The park, the car is parked next to the pond. That's where her car was, right? But her Apple Watch, from what I heard now, is that it pinged in the pond. Do you see what I'm saying? How did that watch get in there? Did someone throw it in? Did she throw it in? Is she in there? They did have underwater drones to go in the pond, and nothing was found. So what do you make of that? You know, and she left her belongings too in the car. I mean, I had a theory too. I got a theory. I mean, something did cross my mind, and I've seen this in other cases too, where people disappear out of the voluntarily, where they leave everything behind, and that could be one possibility. Is that she came up here, threw everything out, left her phone, and then just disappeared on her own, right? Maybe somebody else picked her up. Maybe she left, came down here, hitchhiked. I don't know, but it did cross my mind that. But the other thing too is that she could still be up here too. She could still be up here, and just wandered off. But it's just strange. I mean, all these cases are strange, but you know, when that lady was telling me, the lady that was working here at the general store, and she was saying, she was saying that there's been searches, there's been dogs, there's been horses, drones, sheriffs, fire departments, all of that, and to find nothing in the past few days. But still, you know, it's a lot to cover, so it's still early. But I mean, you got all kinds of people out here, and I just found it strange that the Apple Watch was found or pinged in the pond. So did she take it off and throw it out? That's a possibility. She did leave her phone or passport in the car. So when she got out of the car, did she throw that, or did somebody throw it, or what? Because when you go in, there's a camera. This is a big camera when you go in the state park. And it's like you could see who's in here. You would be able to see at least who's in here, unless somebody's hiding in the back seat with a gun on your back. But then you have to get out. You have to, write the note. It seems, and they were saying that there's no foul play. So does no foul play mean on her part too, or does that mean just on somebody else's part too? So this is starting to feel a little sus. So what I want to do, I mean, I have a feeling she's still up here somewhere. I have a feeling she's up here somewhere. I don't know, man. I don't know. How could she leave her kids behind? She was planning to disappear. People leave things behind, and people all the time. I know you wouldn't, but it's just a scenario. Obviously, I'm speculating. We don't have the details, but man, I feel like she might be up here. She might just wander off for whatever reason after coming from the casino, and she had a hotel at the casino. Yeah, and especially if you lose a lot of money too. You don't hear about. You always hear about people that are win big at the casino. You never hear about when people lose. And if you're losing a lot of money at the casino, I mean, it's gonna hit you hard, especially if you need that money in the sense of whatever it may be, right? So, or did she win a jackpot, came here, celebrated, and somebody followed her, but the camera would have picked it up. The camera would have picked somebody driving by, leaving, and they would have checked those cars. So the fact that they're looking for her makes me believe that she's in this area. Uh, yeah, they can check. Yeah, they can check. I mean, they could check too if she has a card, like a casino card. They could check how much it is that you're losing too, and how much you're putting in the machines, how much you're playing, how many hours you're playing. It logs your hours too. I mean, the casinos have a lot of information that they log from that card, so that would be interesting. So, I mean, law enforcement says there's no foul play, but does that just mean no foul play from outside herself? Um, I don't know, man. I'm kind of leaning towards one or two things. You know what I mean? She did it on her own, disappeared, or somebody was messing, or somebody was pulling some strings and do this, do that, and let's disappear. I don't know, man. Uh, could be a mental break. Could be a mental break. You got to go pick up the kids. What are you going to tell your kids? What are you going to tell your husband? Um, a lot can happen. A lot can happen. But I got a feeling she might still be up here. I don't know. If she did disappear with somebody else, I think it would have picked up. The camera would have picked somebody up, picking her up and leaving. The thing that really throws me off is that hey Pickle, the thing that throws me off is that the camera only faces one direction. So you can't, when you're leaving, it's not going to capture who's in the seats. It's just, I don't know, man. This is weird. I don't know what to think anymore. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know. I just came on real quick. No thumbnail, no nothing. I wanted to check in real quick. But no, we're talking about Angelica, missing mom. From Oceanside. Mom of two. Such a weird case. Here, I'm gonna play some news reports. Hey Don. Yeah, Angelica Brophy. See, I'm not getting service, so. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is a good one. This is a good one by the Sun.
A search is underway for a 44-year-old mom of two whose vehicle was found abandoned at a state park 3 days after she was last seen. California cops have been hunting for leads in the disappearance of nurse Angelica Brophy, who vanished after dropping her daughter off at summer camp. Little is known about her last steps before she vanished on July 6th. I'm Fiona McLaughlin, a reporter with the U.S. Sun, and today we're going to dive into what we know about her strange disappearance.
So this morning, members of the San Diego County Search and Rescue Team conducted follow-up search of the area, but did not locate anything. So at this time, we have no evidence of foul play. However, we are treating this case as an open investigation until Ms. Brophy is located. So going forward, we'll continue.
After she was last seen.
Oops.
California
some
cops
water.
have been hunting for leads in the disappearance of nurse Angelica Brophy, who vanished after dropping her daughter off at summer camp. Little is known about her last steps before she vanished on July 6th. I'm Fiona McLaughlin, a reporter with the U.S. Sun, and today we're going to dive into what we know about her strange disappearance.
So this morning, members of the San Diego County Search and Rescue Team conducted follow-up search of the area, but did not locate anything.
Yeah, and there's like missing posters up here too. Oh my gosh, this is a weird case. Date of birth 5/17/82, height 5'5", weight 135. Angelica Brophy, missing person at risk.
Evidence of foul play. However, we are treating this case as an open investigation until Ms. Brophy is located. So going forward, we'll continue to work with the California State Parks team and the San Diego County Search and Rescue team, as well as the Brophy family, to continue our search for Angelica. Thank you very much for being here.
Angelica is said to have dropped her daughter off at camp on the morning of Monday, July 6th. She then took a trip to Harrah's Resort, Southern California, a 4-star hotel and casino in Valley Center, roughly 30 miles away from Oceanside. She left the hotel around 3:40 p.m. and drove to Palomar Mountain State Park, a roughly 30-minute drive, where police say she purchased a parking pass from park staff. Reports initially surfaced saying...
Oh, she got it from the park staff. That's important because she would have to have walked in. It was closed when I was there, but she would have the kiosk, or the where the office is, it was closed. But then she got it from the staff, which means she went in there. They should show the footage. They should show footage. I don't know why they didn't show the footage. This is weird. So, and she was alone, they said.
Angelica was supposed to pick up her daughter from summer camp that afternoon, but Angelica's brother told the U.S. Sun that arrangements had been made earlier that day for another parent whose child attends the same camp to take her daughter home. Angelica's friend and coworker spoke with KUSI, a local Fox affiliate, saying she didn't show up for work that Monday night. Angelica is an emergency room nurse who works night shifts alongside her friend and was supposed to clock in for a shift at 7 p.m. on July 6th. The friend said she later found out that Angelica's husband was in contact with the hospital, asking if she had shown up for work, but she said started to ring some alarm bells. Angelica was reported missing to the Oceanside Police Department by her husband around 9:30 p.m. on July 6th, and on July 8th, they learned that her last known location was Harrah's Resort. Detectives contacted Angelica's cell phone carrier and pinged her phone, but the carrier wasn't able to provide any information about its location because either the phone battery was dead or it was shut off. Oceanside police found Angelica's car abandoned.
Oh, look at her car. That's her car right there. It was abandoned. Hyundai.
In a parking lot of Palomar Mountain State Park on July 9th, 3 days after she vanished. It was then that officials learned from her parking receipt that she arrived at the park alone around 4:20 in the afternoon. In a Facebook group called Bring Angelica Brophy Home, Angelica's coworker and friend said her purse, wallet, phone, driver's license, passport, and cash were found inside of her vehicle on July 9th. The friend said it is common for Angelica to carry her passport with her, but she finds it deeply concerning and perplexing that she would leave all of her belongings in the car. Angelica's Apple Watch reportedly pinged near a trailhead beyond where her car...
Her Apple Watch pinged near a trailhead. However, one of the locals told me that it pinged in the pond. Interesting.
was parked, which helped those looking for her track down her vehicle, the friend said. The Apple Watch has reportedly not been recovered. A massive search effort immediately ensued with deputies, K-9 teams, drones, volunteers, and search and rescue teams combing through the area. Crews searched until 1:30 in the morning after finding her vehicle on July 9th. Search efforts resumed at 8 o'clock the next morning and ran through 4:30 p.m. before teams went back out again on July 11th at 8 a.m. Angelica's coworker said that the mom of two is an avid hiker and has hiked with friends of theirs before and on Palomar Mountain, but said the circumstances of this trip were unusual.
Palomar Mountain. So see, she has come up here. She knows the trails, but she's come up here with with somebody.
unlike Angelica to go for a hike alone and without telling anyone. What exactly Angelica was doing at the state park remains unclear. On July 12th, divers from California State Park searched a pond inside of Palomar Mountain State Park but were unsuccessful in finding anything. A search of the pond resumed on July 13th, and again, officials did not make any discoveries. Oceanside police held a press. July 12th, divers from California State Park searched a pond. Oceanside police. On July 12th, divers.
So they searched the pond.
California State Park searched a pond inside of Palomar Mountain State Park.
January 12th.
Unsuccessful in finding anything. A search of the pond resumed on July 13th, and again, officials did not make any discoveries. Oceanside police held a press conference on July 14th, where the police chief said the search was still ongoing and that at this time they have no evidence of foul play.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Torino Valdivinos. I am the Chief of Police here at the Oceanside Police Department. So the reason for this press conference is to provide a summary and update to the missing person investigation of Oceanside resident Angelica Brophy. On July 6, 2026, at approximately 9:30 p.m., Ms. Brophy was reported missing to the Oceanside Police Department. The following day, the Investigations Division of the Police Department began follow-up on leads to locate Ms. Brophy. On July 8th, detectives determined that Ms. Brophy's last known location was Harris Resort in Valley Center on July 6th at approximately 3:40 p.m. Subsequently, on July 9th, Ms. Brophy's vehicle was found in the parking lot of Palomar Mountain State Park. However, Ms. Brophy was not with her vehicle. We did confirm that Ms. Brophy entered the park in her vehicle as a lone occupant at approximately 4:20 p.m. Officers with the California State...
You know what? That's kind of late too. Four. Especially if you have to go to work. And if you're there, man, I don't know, man. This is weird.
Parks.
And I'm gonna go up there. I just wanted to check in with everybody, but I'm gonna go back up there and check out some areas. The park closes at sundown, and it opens back up at sunrise.
Reported by the San Diego County Sheriff's Department's search and rescue team, began searching for Ms. Brophy. Search and rescue operations were conducted on the evenings of July 9th from 7 p.m. to 1:30 a.m., on July 10th from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and on July 11th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Despite their best efforts, the search and rescue teams were unable to locate Ms. Brophy. On July 12th, dive team members with California State Parks responded to Palomar Mountain State Park to search a pond in the park. Search efforts were unsuccessful, but resumed on Monday, July 13th, with support from divers from the San Diego Harbor Police Department. Unfortunately, those dive efforts also did not produce positive results. So this morning, members of the San Diego County Search and Rescue Team conducted follow-up search of the area, but did not locate anything. So at this time, we have no evidence of foul play. However, we are treating this case as an open investigation until Ms. Brophy is located. So going forward, we'll continue to work with the California State Parks team and the San Diego County Search and Rescue team, as well as the Brophy family, to continue our search for Angelica. Thank you very much for being here.
Ground searches and dive operations have been conducted in the days since Angelica was reported missing, and despite the extensive search efforts, officials have not yet been able to locate Angelica as of the morning of July 15th. Several of Angelica's family members have spoken out about the ongoing search and how desperate they are to bring her home. Martin Fabregas, one of her brothers, said the family has organized its own search parties with family members traveling from all across North America to distribute flyers and search for Angelica. Martin told the U.S. Sun that he flew in from Toronto as soon as he heard the news and is still in disbelief that his sister is missing. He said the family is trying to stay positive during this tough time. Manny Fabregas, one of her other brothers, told NBC affiliate KNSD that the family has been struggling with all the uncertainty surrounding her disappearance. He said, "We are all in a state of limbo right now, and it is hard to move on without any leads." Angelica's sister-in-law, Lisa, described her as a mother who would do anything for her two children. "She's one of the most wonderful, thoughtful women that I know," Lisa said, adding, "She loves life. We really just need her back." Angelica's brother Ramon told local California outlet KFMB that there is surveillance footage of Angelica leaving Harris Resort alone and that she was not seen on camera again after that. A vigil of hope is being held on July 15th at Discovery Lake in Oceanside, California. Oceanside police have made clear that they are not giving up on their search for the missing mother. The U.S. Sun remains in contact with the family as they navigate this nightmare. Thank you for tuning into today's video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more reports like this one.
Interesting. So I'm gonna go back up there. What time is sunset? Let me see. And if you guys have any information, contact Oceanside Police at 760-435-4900. I'm gonna see if I can get a poster, but I got me a map of all the trails and the pond and everything. So if they close, if it's sunset and they close or they're about to close, I'll come back tomorrow, 7:57. Oh, I got time. I got plenty of time. I might come back here tomorrow anyway. Apple Watches do ping if they have GPS. Yeah. She was supposed to pick her kid out in the afternoon. Yeah, that's the other thing too, right? She had stuff to do. Yeah, she can't be too far if she's up here. But I'm gonna go back up there and see what's going on, man. This is weird. All right, so I'm gonna head back up there and just kind of get a feel for everything. And I got my map right here, so I'm gonna take you guys with me. But it's hey Linda, but there's really no service up there, so if it buffers or if anything, I'll just end the live stream. But there, I'll probably hang out for a little bit, a couple more minutes. Actually, yeah, I'll just hang out for a couple more minutes, check in, and then I'll head back up there. Bluetooth. Ooh, that's a good idea. Bluetooth. That's a great idea. So I want to check out some of these areas before sunset. But I don't know, man. What do you guys think? So far, it's sounding sus. Sounding sus, man. What could she be, or what happened? And I mean, you come here after the casino. You're supposed to pick up your kid. Your stuff is in the car. Where would you go? What would you do? Yeah. So strange. Yeah, I could stay up here if there's any Airbnbs or anything. Or I'll just sleep in my truck. Cheaper. Save money. Man, this is so weird. It's so weird. Sounds like she chose to leave. Some people are saying that right now. Brown Eye is saying it sounds like she chose to leave, at least as the information we know now. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is that she got a room at the hotel, and that's what I'm saying. When you have a room at the hotel, they want you to stay at the casino so you can spend money, so you don't leave. It's easier access. You have a room there. You can come out of your room and then go right there. The casino's right there. So how long was she there for? I don't know. I don't know. This is strange. Yeah, was she dressed to hike or was she dressed to hang out? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a very good point. I mean, I would love to see I would like to see if she got a room, or the video. Would love to see the videos. Well, that's what I heard, that she had a room at the Harris, unless I heard it wrong, but if I do, I'll make a correction. But that's what I thought she had, that she had a room there. Um, so strange, man. So strange. But I'm gonna head up back up there. There's no signal up there. I'm gonna bring my Starlink probably uh, in the next few days. We have court next week for David, so I just wanted to come up here because it was local and people were emailing me, messaging me, comments, and so very strange case, man. Very strange case. Black leggings and gray T-shirt. Hmm. Phone and asked to connect to her room. Yeah, they do give perks. Yep, Mara. They give perks per if you're like a regular, they'll give you perks and points and all that stuff. But so strange, man. Real strange. I mean, did she disappear voluntarily? Or did somebody take her? Or did she come out here to, walk, hike? But she never hikes alone and she didn't tell anybody too. That's what's throwing me off. And in her pictures, her hiking pictures that they were showing, she's always with somebody. And even the family was saying that she goes with friends, and that this was out of the norm for her to go hiking by herself and not to tell anybody. I mean, that's like hiking 101. You got to ask, I mean, you got to tell someone where you're at when you're hiking, because anything can happen. You get lost, you don't come back in time for dinner, then people know where to look. Yeah, she lives in Oceanside. We can probably go and check out they had a vigil for her, or what is it? There should be like what was it? Not a vigil, but a remembrance or something. They had one in Oceanside, so maybe we can go to Oceanside after this and we can go check it out. Um, Real strange stuff, man. Memorial, there you go. Thank you. If you phone the hotel to connect to her room, you will know if she was staying there. And then, yeah, that's the other thing too. At 4 p.m., that's really late to start hiking, especially when the weather's bad like this, when it's hot. Almost sounds like the missing scientist. Man, this is so weird. Like missing people cases have always fascinated me, when people just vanish and nowhere to be found. Check my Discord messages. All right. It's on this phone, on the live phone, so I'll do it after the live. How long has she been missing? After, I think July 6th. July 6th. Yeah, the hotel won't give that information out. So strange, man. I wish I had service up there so I can take you guys and show you guys around. I'll take video. That info is on the missing poster. Really? That's the thing, when stuff comes out, when a case is fresh, sometimes the information kind of clashes a little bit. So we'll figure it out. I'm just tripping out, man. If they had drones, the clothing. Okay, thank you. If they had drones, if they had people on horses, sheriffs, fire department, everybody out here, locals, family. Man, where could she be? Dogs too. She said the local was saying that there was dogs here too. I mean, how do you just get plucked? Like, plucked from Earth and poof, vanish. Your phone's left behind, your Apple Watch is left behind, your passport's left behind. You just vanish. Met someone and they took her out of the vehicle. That's the thing, right? That's kind of what would make sense too, right? Is like somebody following you after you're at the casino. Maybe you met somebody out there. There's not, some sketchy people in the casino. Yeah, or she wanted a new life. That's the other thing too. We don't know. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. So, I mean, those scenarios, I mean, a mountain lion could get her. That's one. She left voluntarily. She is still out there. I mean, those three things make sense. She's still out there. She left voluntarily, or somebody took her. I mean, what else could it be? Unless she planned to hurt herself too. Go out here and just hurt herself. Yeah, where was the husband? That's a good question. I don't know. It's all strange. So I'm gonna head back up there. I'm gonna see if I can get a poster too. But there is, yeah, mental health crisis. That could be it too. Oh, she has an ex-husband. I'm gonna go back up there. So, why did she call the hospital? Or why did the husband call the hospital? Hey, Cindy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She said somebody else was picking up the child. Yeah. But see, that's kind of premeditated stuff, isn't it? You drop her off and you have somebody else pick her up. But it just seems, I don't know, man. The timeline seems tight. You're at the casino, you're playing. You're supposed to pick up your daughter, but then you say, no, I have somebody else picking her up. So that gives you time to do other things. So then you come over here. For what reason? Why did you choose to come here? Or did someone tell you to meet him here? And but they said foul play wasn't at play, so there's that too. But I'm gonna head back up there before sunset and see if I can get the drone up. It's a little cloudy, but I'm gonna head back up there in a little bit. I'm gonna see if I get service up there. I will go live. But there's no. I mean, the trees are just on top of each other. So even if I had the Starlink, it'd be hard to get service. But yeah, wonder somebody Precious says, I wonder if she made arrangements for someone else to pick her up before casino or after. Yeah. But I do want to get the drone up. I want to see the lay of the land. But and walk around a little bit. Let me see if I can take you guys. I'm gonna take you guys as far as I can until there's no signal. So buffer beware. Buffer beware. Let's go. Hey, Vidali, Mara, Maury, Truth and Justice, Brown-Eyed Girl. Oh, okay. Yeah, here. It might be here. Yeah, let me put it in. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. You guys can take a picture. I think you can go on the website and download the map too. But here it is. There's the pond right there. We're gonna go check that out. If she didn't leave on her own, she's still up here. If she did not leave on her own, she is still up here. Hey, what's up, Julie? Yeah, I'm doing good, Julie. Thanks for hitting me up. I'm doing good. I know my phone is not focusing. I think because when I went to the beach, I think sand got in it or water or something. So I gotta, yeah, try the website. If you find it, post it on our Discord, please, please and thank you. Yeah, she'll be found. She'll be found. They got everybody searching out here. So I'm gonna see how far I can take you guys up Palomar Mountain. Yeah, maybe she just went, wanted to take a break, and yeah, she might still be alive. She might still be alive. That's the hope, right? Is to find your missing loved one alive. She might be still up there. If it starts buffering bad, I'll just end the live stream and then yeah, I know. See, it's already buffering. I'm still buffering.
Head toward Henshaw Truck Trail.
All right, just keep in mind that it is gonna buffer up here in the mountains because of the trees and the way it's rocky, and I'm going through, they cut through the rock over here, so. Yeah, see, this is the front way. Yeah, Galvin, yeah, this is the front way. I went the back way. I went the horrible way, but now I know. At least that was an adventure. Yeah, we go hard, man. We go hard. We were at the beach yesterday. Now we're searching for answers, searching for clues. Got to talk to a local. Gave me the scoop that the Apple Watch was pinging in the pond. Apple Watch. Yeah, this is a different road. But again, keep in mind that it's gonna buffer. So once I get to the top, I'll end the live stream. Once I get to the top. The map, okay, cool, thank you. Appreciate that. I might come back tomorrow, but the thing is that, yeah, inside tip, yep. Oh, when it snows. That lady too, the local, was saying that they're gonna search tomorrow. That would be crazy, right? If she's still at the hotel, somebody kidnapped her. Ooh, that would be wild. That'd be wild. It's so pretty up here. Scenic vista, quarter mile. We'll stop by there. Oh wow, this is pretty.
Turn right toward East Grade Road. Then at the next stop sign, you'll turn right.
This guy's doing photo shoots over here. Oh. So guys, good, good. I'll show you guys the Vista Point real quick.
3 of those shots aren't good. We'll have to do it someday. Yeah. Yours is taller than mine.
Yeah?
A little bit.
Oh, look, there's the poster right here. Look at this.
Back now?
Look, there's the poster right here.
Oh, probably have to go this way now, right? No, it's fine. I can't see him from where I'm at. Here. Close up or far away? Not too far away? I said close up or far away, your choice. Close up. Okay.
See, these are everywhere. Angelica Brophy, 44 years old, 130 from Oceanside. Missing since Monday, July 6th. Last seen Palomar Mountain, 7/6 at 4 p.m. Black leggings and gray shirt. If you have any information, contact Oceanside Police, 760-435-4900. Please help us bring Angelica home. Every tip could make a difference. See that? Every tip makes a difference. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check my phone because it's a little blurry. A little blurry. Maybe some sand got in it when I was at the beach. Oh, that's in Seattle. Wow. Whoa, this is crazy. I've never been. Dang, it's windy. Yeah, unlike posters from Nancy, huh? People take them down. Yeah, in California, you know, everybody bashes on California, but when it comes to community, we got each other, man. Oh, this is crazy. Let's get out of here. Let's go back up the mountain. Maybe we can talk to some more locals. Yeah, my phone is like blurry. Oh shoot, my keys. Oh, there we go. The math is not mathing. says Robin. How far is the lookout? I think, well, fuck, I think 14 miles, 10 miles. Wow, you think she might be right here? Look, see, posters. Look at that. Posters, posters.
At the stop sign, turn right onto East Grade Road.
Yeah, I think they were married, yeah, because they were saying that the husband was at home with the kids while she was at the casino. I mean, that's what they're saying. Hey, I'm just reporting what the news was saying. All right, we're headed back up the mountain. Man. Yeah, he did report a missing, yes. And police were saying that he doesn't seem to have any, what's it called, any involvement. Yeah, I think Chris McDonough was from Oceanside in San Diego too. Yeah, I think he was out here patrolling or doing detective stuff. That guy's great, man. That whole show's great. All right, we're headed back up the mountain. Yeah, it was good to. Couple of doves in the street. Gestures? What do you mean, Julie? Yeah, I'm gonna probably buffer up here. I'm gonna go to the store, and then we'll call it a day for the live until I get back down with service. But I do want to check out some more areas up here, especially that pond. Maybe there's something there. It's a lot cooler too. Oh yeah, the Sherry Papini. What's her name? Sherry Papini? Pepperoni? What the hell is her name? That was a crazy case. And then I gotta check and see if my phone, if they can clean my phone. It's a little blurry. I'll have to change the camera. Oh my god, I'm scared. You think she was abducted? Maybe.